Puff are a few additional individuals since they had a little hamburger with sugar, and everything went to the FBI with some administrative work on show that is the way the FBI began getting that sugar. And when that data come out, it's going to be psycho hip jump music tycoon. Seen Diddy brushes, spent this evening in cuffs. He's blamed for attacking one of his child's football trainers at UCLA. How have you never seen that no one since you concentrated on 48 laws of force? Nah man, you could, that is whack. And he knew precisely exact thing I implied in light of the fact that he'd been remaining close to something his whole profession right. He's still close to big deal, put warm on it. That is that close to the battle, assuming you need right, you sit close to me. It's the following position, the pup may be the objective for anyone who's going no place. He's essentially dead on, you all are. Underscore underscore, no one endure, all of you are. Underscore underscore, see it definitely if it's not too much trouble. Individuals assist me with aiding you whose initially, as per 50 penny Diddy, is at the focal point of Big Deal's homicide, which is horrible enough. Yet the rapper has been battling gay claims for north of 10 years old. He had a couple of other celebrities fans anyway, have taken an alternate assault appearing unmasked to back 50 penny's new charges. And calling attention to that this isn't whenever Diddy first has been blamed for bad behavior, hang on in light of the fact that the ride is going to get uneven, assuming you were around. When Diddy was known as Puff Daddy, you likely recall how popular that name turned out to be. Terrible Kid Records was a powerful record mark in the late 90 seconds, delivering a series of hits that were tremendous on radio and dance floors. The tracks were joined by garish music recordings with vivid suits, and marvelous impacts is dead upsetting patterns have arisen in the wake of dissecting the awful Kid Records program of Craftsman reports surfaced about Diddy's treatment of his artists, and a few problematic exchanges that occurred in secret regardless of the pompous presentation of splendid varieties. An ostentatious dress, maybe considerably more stunning, is the way that few awful Kid Record specialists have passed on youthful either destitute or in prison. The most frightening turn of events anyway was the rising number of artists who passed on their professions to follow a devout occupation. More than 3 of Diddy's previous bandmates have surrendered music to follow a strict or profound way, and others have unfortunately lost their lives. Vocalist lyricist Jagger Wright, who is notable for uncovering Hollywood mysteries, has stood in opposition to Diddy and has proceeded with progress at Awful Kid Records. As of late, she revealed that 5 individuals initially established the Mark III of them have since passed dead, while Al B. Sure is as of now in a state of unconsciousness. Right profundity Diddy Honeycomb, since he was the main part to face the hardship. Wright likewise said that the other 4 individuals had wanted to distribute diaries before their unfavorable passings. Tragically, Albie sure didn't rise out of his extreme lethargies, albeit even he had begun composing a book before the sad mishap that ended his life. Wright hypothesized that somebody might have attempted to defeat the distributing of these enlightening distributions. In view of the delicate data they convey, the web detonated in shock after 50 penny proclaimed that everyone associated with Diddy was ill-fated to disappointment or obliteration. Many individuals blamed 50 penny for effectively attempting to annihilate Diddy's standing. Even Diddy's most craftsmanship and fans started to feel a little doubtful about him as additional realities about his activities became public. Base, a 19-year-old rapper, resigned startlingly subsequent to making colossal progress with Awful Kid Records, somewhere in the range of 1996 and 1999. Labyrinth, whose genuine name is Bricklayer Betha, shot to notoriety with the arrival of his presentation collection Harlem World, which was guaranteed multiple times platinum. The hip jump world was shocked by his unexpected vocation changed to full-time teaching. Mace said God motivated him to leave the music business and look for edification. He felt answerable for the manner in which his rap music had misdirected others and chosen to surrender his life to God, there was a ton of upwards. When Mace declared his retirement, for what reason did he choose to stop not being an artist? How should a 19-year-old rapper named May out of nowhere choose to leave the calling and become a pastor? One source pondered after Mace had a significant otherworldly encounter, it provoked him to leave the music business and begin saying services, an abbreviation for saving a country jeopardized, where he currently fills in as clergyman. Mace, any individual who needs to heard, you will reconsider. When you're with the master, the insider expressed considerate. He's the one in particular who beat the competition. Another terrible Kid Records craftsman crackpot had a comparative encounter. He became intrigued with an otherworldly conviction. He changed his name to Amir Junaid New Hadith after delivering his most memorable collection with the organization in 2003, after which he switched over completely to Islam. Crackpot left the music business and got comfortable Egypt in the wake of going through an otherworldly arousing. He stayed there till 2011. The more drawn-out time elapses, the more sketchy cases are made in regards to Diddy. Not really the reality he's gay or bi. That is an issue here, yet better the claims that he uses his sexual direction to rule others. Craftsmen and tell all Panther rights said in a video presented on Instagram in 2020 that Diddy had forced men performers into sexual practices with him for influence. Right guaranteed that she had held the administrations of a diversion lawyer who had as of late left Diddy's record organization, yet didn't uncover the legal advisor's character, inspired by a paranoid fear of retaliation. Right guarantees that the lawyer revealed to her specific upsetting happenings inside the record, marking certainty the fight supposedly happened when Diddy's lawyer showed up to get assent for certain archives during a gathering with vocalist and New York City entertainer Christopher Williams, possibly to settle a demo contract. The entryway wasn't locked, so she didn't mull over strolling in. Wright said when she strolled in, she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff, the unforeseen sight, and bears the attorney, yet it didn't concern her a lot if she held her cool, until T-Man found out if she wanted to report it. The following day, he purportedly asked her in a forceful tone. He purportedly answered impolitely when she asked him respectfully for what valid reason he hadn't shut the entryway. I'll do whatever the ___ I maintain that should do in my structure. It's influence. The Diddy told the attorney in the event that I could make a man suck my dick. I could make individuals do anything for cash, as per to compose. Danny cautioned her. He would demolish the lawyer's life, assuming she educated anybody regarding their relationship. Right wariness, you better do whatever it takes not to not do anything to her. Possibly she didn't have anything to do with you being no homosexual, driving men to do debasing demonstrations to make sure you could demonstrate how ___ strong you are. Previous Diddy Guardian quality arrangement quickly certified that Puma was coming clean in the video after she completed her lease in the most natural sounding way for him. I know that for a reality, since I was not too far off. He said, yo quality, watch the entryway and don't allow no one to come through. I said, I'll watch the entryway, and on the off chance that I watch the entryway hit him and a man ran out stripped, and I said that ain't no one let me know that I saw that myself. I'm letting you know what I saw. Thusly the ex-protector distributed one more video in which he guaranteed that his experience with the music tycoon had driven him to a more profound destiny and a more noteworthy appreciation for the book of scriptures. And the one that got over here to allow you all to realize that I've seen a portion of the evil spirit stuff. He said terrible Kid Record specialists apparently experienced monetary misfortune, profound harm, and experiencing subsequent to marking with a mark. It's conceivable that some of them were the objectives of an unjustifiable arraignment, while others met in opportune finishes. Cut off. A few representatives of Denny's might have turned to Christianity because of the horrendous encounters they saw hands on the performers who worked with Diddy go to religion for solace and motivation, and a large number of the rolled out emotional improvements to their lives subsequently. It's potential they saw something so horrendous they expected to track down comfort in a strict establishment to recuperate their mental soundness. The rapper Diddy's protector has spoken openly about his transformation to Christianity in the wake of encountering wicked things at work. Yet the rapper has been mum via web-based entertainment about the entire matter. And given his history, it's profoundly improbable that he will stand in opposition to it at any point in the near future. It's difficult to figure out which will be which with regards to Diddy yet for the vast majority of his admirers. This may be valid or misleading, a Twitter client expressed, yet the lesson of the story, big deal, was a penance for Diddy and everyone he endorsed. After that was pawns to get rich or spot dab my viewpoint. And I'm staying with it. I wouldn't sign with Diddy regardless of whether I was frantic. One more added composing. I couldn't say whether the Illuminati is genuine or not yet, assuming it is P. Diddy is certainly one of the officers. Remember anyway that the video presents the writer's own guesses and feelings that ought not be treated as truth. And that is supportive of now. Until next time, bye.